the children. We're really excited to have everyone here today. We're going to have a lot of fun. Before we get you out to all the amazing activities we have planned, we have to go over the rules, okay? So, while we're in our museum, what kind of feet are we going to use? What are we going to do? Walking feet. There you go. We're going to use our walking feet at all times. We want to make sure everyone is safe. So let's check those shoelaces. Check your shoelaces. Are your shoes tied? Make sure they're tied. Make sure we're going to walk through our museum today, okay? While we are inside the museum, what kind of voices are we going to use? Inside voices. I am yelling right now, but later, I'm going to be louder. Okay? And what are we also going to do with our hands to be nice with everyone? Yeah, you can keep them to yourself, but we're also going to share with our hands. We have a lot of toys and a lot of fun stuff. We don't have enough for everyone, so we want to share and make sure that everyone gets a turn, okay? Okay.
Hello, how is everyone today? Good, okay. My name is Zena. I answer to anything as long as it's nice. Now, did they tell you why or what you're going to learn here today? Or is it a big surprise?
It's a surprise.
Oh, okay, so let me ask you a question. On the screen is something, 2 words. They say up and down. What do you think about when you hear the words up and down? Do you know anything that goes up and down? What? Balls. Yes, a bouncing ball goes up and down. Fabulous. Anything else?
Say it, Cleo.
An airplane takes off and comes back down. Absolutely. Anything else? Helicopter does the same thing.
What goes up and down?
Yeah, okay, wait. Shh. Hold that thought. Anything else? How about, do you ever play on the seesaw? Does that go up and down? Okay. Now, it really kind of goes left and right, but some people think about swings going up and down to their spot, even though they're kind of off the ground. I go with that. I can work with that. All right. What? The round around kind of goes round around. It doesn't go up and down. How about an elevator? Does an elevator go up and down? Okay. So, now there's a lot of reasons that things go up and down, but there's one major reason that things go up and down. Does anyone know what that one big thing is? Well, we're going to learn about that today, but first we need to do some science experiments.
We're going to be scientists.
Well, we're always scientists. Anytime you question, we are scientists. All right, so I'd like everyone to stand up. I am going to make a hypothesis. And the hypothesis is a scientific guess. Ooh, say hello.
Hello.
All right. I used to do birthday parties. Say hello. Like that answer. All right. So, my hypothesis is that we can jump and touch the disco ball up there.
We can.
I think we can. What we need to do is start winding up our bodies. We need to get our energy out. We need to wind up those bodies. Get them going. Moving on. Get that energy going. Think Black Panther. We're doing our kinetic and potential energy. All right. Ready, set. 1,
Jump.
2, and 3. Oh. Did we not wind up enough? All right, let's try it again. Wind up more. Wind up more. Get some more energy going. All right. Yeah, it is not working. Why are we not getting all the way up to this wall? Why?
Why can't we reach this wall?
Does anyone know why we can't reach
So
the
we're not that
come back down.
We're not waiting for K. Here we go.
Invisible force. It has nothing to do with Star Wars. And it's called Have you heard of that word gravity?
Yeah.
Did you know what it does?
You're right, Kim.
It has superpowers.
What?
It doesn't let anything float in space. Think about it. When we jumped, what happened?
We came back down.
Came back down. That's because gravity said, no, you belong to me. You're coming right back down. Now, have you ever been on a plane?
Yeah.
Okay. And what happens when the plane slows down and it starts to land? Does it touch the ground?
Yeah.
Okay. And why do you think the plane comes back down and doesn't just stay up there all day?
50.6.
Because gravity says, no, you belong to me. No, you must come back down. What happens when you bounce a ball?
Basketball, it comes back down.
Why?
No, you come back down. You come back down.
Because gravity says, no,
You come back
you
down.
belong to me. So we're going to do some science experiments and see if we can defy gravity. If we can say, ha-ha, gravity. We're going to try and win.
Haha.
That's right. Let's stand. All right, sit down in a row.
Sit down.
Sit down in a row right here in that line. Now repeat after me. I get what I get.
Don't get upset.
No, let's do the whole thing. I get what I get.
And I don't get upset.
Yes, not my first rodeo. All right, so you're going to get these little mini apples. Okay? And you're pushing. Yes. They are not real apples, but excellent observation because they do look really real. We're going to hold them in our hand until I tell you what to do. So where are you going to put them? Oh, that didn't sound too. Okay, yeah, let's try that again. Are we going to put them in our nose? No. Are we going to put them on top of our head?
No.
Where are we going to hold them?
In our hand.
Are they going to leave our hand?
No.
Are they going to go into our mouth?
No.
All right, just check it. Got that? All right, just check. Here we go. All right. There you
Thank
go.
you.
Oh, here.
Cuidado.
There we go. Go.
No, in your hand. In your hand.
Cupcake.
Funny.
There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You are
You can smell it. No one said you couldn't smell it. It all works.
It doesn't
You're
smell
right,
like
this is my
nothing.
adult. All right.
It's a toy.
Peanuts. Here we go. Oh, look at that. See?
Camilla, sit down. I got my apple too.
All right, he's busy filming. Okay, so I have my apple. I'm now going to stand up. I'm going to imagine that I'm in a tree. I am an apple tree. I'm going to spread out my branches. Now I'm going to hold my apple, and I'm going to make a hypothesis. I think the apple will float, bounce, fall, or disappear. Which one do you think is going to happen?
Look, back.
You think bounce?
Yeah.
Okay, how many say disappear?
Disappear.
Let's find out. On the count of 3, we're going to let go of our apples. 1, be a tree. 1, be the tree. 2, and 3. Oh, it bounced a little bit.
But they roll away.
Did it float?
No.
Did it fall? Yeah, it fell. And it gave us a little bounce, but did it disappear?
No.
Or maybe we need
More power.
or more height. You need tippy toes. Tippy toes. 1, 2, 3. Drop. It bounced a little bit, but it definitely went down. What is this thing?
What is that?
A cube.
What is it?
A few blocks.
All right.
I want you to make one tower. Adults, do not try to make them nice and neat. I want you to work with your partner, make one tower, and see how tall can you go before gravity says, no, no, you can't get any taller. All right? You know what you're going to do? All right. I'm going to give you some. Okay, you guys are going to work together. Make one tower. All right, you ready? All right, one tower, one tower, one tower, one tower. See how far you can go. All right, one tower together. Okay. Wait, don't point out.
There you go. Awesome. Is it getting taller? Is it getting taller?
Yes, it's good.
One top. One more and it's gonna fall.
Hold on, let's go.
One tower.
One tower. One tower. One tower. No, 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 not straight across. One tower. One tower. One over the other. There you go. One tower. All right, count it. Count it.
9, 10.
You got 10? Okay, let it go. Let's see if it's gonna stay up. You think it's gonna stay up? Oh, what happened?
Okay.
Why did it fall? Because of what's that word? Gravity.
Gravity.
Good job.
Oh, they're looking, King's looking good. How many blocks do you have? All right, one last tower. One last tower.
You guys are doing
Good job, guys.
okay. Try.
Just one. One last tower.
Oh, Jazzy, that was great. Okay, yeah, okay. Wow.
Whoa. Wow, look at that, boys.
Set the record.
No!
Oh!
All right, 5, 6, 7, 8. Eyes up, eyes down, eyes on me. How many of you noticed that when you built your tower and you made it as straight as possible, you were able to get taller with your tower? Did you notice that? Yes, because you were doing something else called balance. Okay, if you can balance pretty well, gravity says, all right, I'll let you go. But once you become unbalanced, gravity's like, oh yeah, I got you now. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to do this one last time, and then I want you to tell me, how did your tower fall?
Are you listening? What does she want you to
And
tell her?
why?
How did your tower
Because of
fall?
gravity. Oh, in what direction did your tower fall? So do it one more time, and let's discuss how it fell. Okay? So please sit down so you can see what I'm doing.
Sit down and look at her. Turn your body over.
All right. Now,
The blocks. Leave them here.
this one is called almost no slope. What it means is that it has like no height. So, I'm going to take, no, without bouncing them. I'm going to take this ball, which you will be getting as well, and don't touch it. I'm going to roll it down this slope that has like no height. My question to you, do you think it's going to go far, or is it going to stay pretty close to it? You think it's going to go far? Let's find out. Remember, don't touch, King movement. Okay, and let's find out where it goes. Alright, it's gonna do its thing. Alright, now, let's try one that's got a little more slope. Okay? I moved my block up, so now my slope, my inclined plane has a little more height. Do you think it's going to go further than that one?
No.
You think it's going to go closer to that wall?
I think
Or is it going to go just off the side?
off the
You think
side.
off the side? Let's find out. 1,
Over here so you're not.
2, and 3. Don't touch, don't touch. We'll be looking.
But it's good.
Wow, look at that one.
Okay, now I'm going to make it a little taller. So I'm going to give it more height. It has more of an angle and more of a slope. All right, do you think this one's going to go even further? Or is it going to stay shorter? You think it's going to go all the way over there? All right, let's find out. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, let me see. Watch out, King. Now, wait a minute. Did you notice something?
What?
It went faster than the other ones. There's a longer walk over there. Did you see it go faster? It went faster. Yes, thank you. So now, I'm going to make it what's called a steep slope. So I'm making it even taller than it was before. All right. Do you think this one's going to go slower or even faster? Here we go. Look at that one! Oh, it even bigger than the other one. Did you notice it also stayed more on the path?
See that? It went straight,
Okay?
right?
So,
Bella.
now, this one is almost straight up and down.
That's gonna be super hot.
Okay.
So what's gonna happen here?
What do you think's going to happen then?
It's gonna go hard.
It's gonna go farther, you think, Bella?
Okay, let's find out. 1, 2, 3.
Wow, look how fast that went.
Okay. Now,
Whoa.
so there's one more. If I do it this way, where it's almost straight up and down, tell me what happens when I let it
That's
go.
wall.
We're gonna find out.
Oh, what did it do?
What did it do?
Bounce, right?
What did it do that the others did not? It bounced because when it's so super steep, it hits with force. And it bounces. And it actually is not as strong as some of the other ones as far as distance and speed.
All right, you wanna try it this way? All right, here, who's gonna go first?
Force today that makes us fall. Gravity! Yes, it makes us go which direction? Down. Instead of us floating all over the place. Now, what did it do to the balls? What did it do to the balls? Did they float in the air? What did they do? What happens? They kind of bounced. And what else did they do?
Go down.
They went down and they rolled, okay? So gravity also makes us move, okay? That's part of the reason that when you're on a bicycle on a hill, it's part of the reason why you move. Because, have you ever seen anybody on a skateboard? Yeah, and the same thing. They roll down the hill, and that's because gravity's like, yeah. Come on.
Come on, yeah.
King?
Oh, King is rolling.
Yes! You like King? Yeah! Alright, we like everybody. Alright, so, is there anything that gravity does not keep on the ground? Now, here's a good question. What's inside a balloon? Air. Okay. Now, if I blow up a balloon with my mouth, will it float in the air? No, because a special kind of air called helium. Can you say that? Helium. It is lighter than air. And it says gravity, and it defies gravity. Now, when that helium comes out of that balloon, what happens to the balloon?
She's like pop.
It pops, but what happens to the balloon? Does it still hang out there?
Yeah.
Does it hang out there and when it pops? No.
It was pop.
Well, if it pops, what happens?
It goes down.
It goes down, that's right, because gravity says, now you're mine.
In the world, there are two things in the balloon. The up balloon and the down balloon.
Yes, if you blow up a balloon with air, it stays towards the ground. If you use that special kind of gas, which is called helium, it is lighter than air, so it does float up. But then once that's all gone, and the balloon pops, the balloon comes back down. So is there anything else you can think of that stays up in the air?
A balloon.
Other than a balloon, something else.
A
Anything
bubble.
else? A bubble, that's a great one.
It
Now,
was like pop.
but then what happens with the little droplets when it pops? Where do those little drops go?
In the water. And the
It goes back down to the ground. Give yourselves a little pat in the back. You learned about gravity today. Now, what you're going to wind up doing, please make sure you have all your belongings.
Yes.
Because my friend Amy's over there. And Amy's going to take you around the museum. Don't forget that clipboard they gave you.
Thank you.
All right? Bye. It was lovely meeting you.
Thank you. Good news.
So you put it together and then strap it in and test it. Lorenzo, I want you to go build your own. Come on this side and I'll help you build your own. Well, you have to try and figure it out.
You alright?
Once you build
You
it,
having
we're
fun?
going to give you some ideas of how to
Building a
connect.
spacecraft.
And then if you follow the directions.
Scientist.
Sound like y'all having fun today? I'll be a little louder than that. You having fun today? Good. Now listen, we got one major rule about this room, alright? One thing is we can't run, alright? Because there's water on the floor. Somebody's real tall, Ivy Hill, white walking, so you're gonna have to walk, alright?
Super fast.
Where can you get energy from? So,
Can you get a new paper towel? Here, I'll
a lot of energy, that's right. Now, you know you can get energy from water, you can get energy from wind, right? So listen, I'm gonna let you guys, when you come in, I'm gonna get you a jacket first. It's the first thing we're gonna do first, alright? So let's get a jacket first.
Okay, now let me see that. You go. Go. Miss May.
It's a big windmill. Sorry.
Look what happened, Tyra. Get another one on. You don't find it. Let it go on this side. responsible construction worker. They're
Very
putting on
good,
their
Pre-K. Awesome. Awesome. Hard hats and vests.
hard hat.
All right. That's OSHA regulations. OSHA would be very happy.
Have a job.
You're crazy. You're finished building, guys? Wow, you guys built a nice house. The painting is excellent.